Saint Catherine of Sienna, Ordine sancti Dominici, 1380, Rome. Saint Catherine, a Virgin of Sienna, was born of pious parents. She took the Dominican habit such as is worn by the Sisters of Penance. Her abstinence was most severe and the austerity of her life most remarkable. She was once known to have fasted without receiving anything but the Blessed Sacrament from Ash Wednesday to Ascension Day. She was often engaged in contests with devils, who attacked her in different ways. She suffered much from fever and other bodily ailments. Catherine's reputation for sanctity was so great that there were brought to her from all parts persons who were sick or possessed by unclean spirits. In the name of Christ she healed such as were afflicted with malady or fever, and drove the devils from the bodies of those who were possessed. While she dwelt at Pisa, on a certain Sunday after she had received the Holy Eucharist, she was wrapped in an ecstasy. She saw the crucified Lord approaching her encircled with a great light, and from his 5 wounds there came rays, which fell upon the 5 corresponding parts of Catherine's body. Aware of the miracle, she asked the Lord that the stigmata might not be visible. The rays immediately changed from the color of blood into brightness, and passed under the form of a clear light to her hands, feet and heart. So violent was the pain she actually suffered that it seemed to her as thought she must soon have died, had not God less added favor to favor by permitting her to feel the smart of the wounds, and yet removing their gory appearance. The handmaid of God related what had happened to Raymond her confessor. And so when the devotion of the faithful came to represent this miracle to the eye in the forms of painted colors, the pictures of Saint Catherine showed bright rays pointing to the 5 parts of her body. Her learning was not acquired but infused. She answered the most difficult questions on theology put to her by professors of sacred letters. No one ever approached her who did not go away the better for it. She healed many hatreds, and quieted deadly enmities. For the reconciliation of the Florentines, who had been placed under an ecclesiastical interdict when they were at variance with the Church, she journeyed to Avignon to visit the Supreme Pontiff Gregory XI. She told him that there had been revealed to her from heaven the vow which she had made of going to Rome, a vow which was known to God alone. It was at her persuasion, as well as by his own judgment, that the Pope in the end returned to the See of Rome. Such was the esteem in which she was held by Gregory and Urban VI, his successor, that she was even sent by them on their embassies. At length, after countless proofs of her virtues, and famous for the gift of prophecy and for many miracles, about the age of 33 she passed to her spouse. The Supreme Pontiff Pius II added her to the list of holy virgins. Amen.